What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you had a great day today. Getting into this episode of GH. What did I say yesterday? What did I say? Julian continues to be stupid. Just dumb. I been said it. He made another he really thought snitching on Taggart was gonna save his skin from Cyrus. That, oh, if I give you this information, that makes us even. You'll give me the letter, and I don't have to kill Jason. Cyrus never promised you that. He never once promised you that, oh, if you tell me what you know or what you're dancing around, I'll give you the letter and you don't have to go after Jason. He never once promised you that none of those things would happen. Julian's a dumbass. You should have got the letter first. Letter first, information last. Duh. What type of dumbass criminal are you? No. I knew it. I knew Cyrus wasn't going to kowtow to his demands. I knew it. And just like that, Cyrus was like, you still got to kill Jason because I don't have proof that Taggart is alive. So you still got to kill Jason. And I still got your letter. End of discussion. I still got it. And you're going to still do what I tell you to do. And Cyrus and Julian sitting there still trying to play games, talking about something, oh, I'll be long gone by the time that letter reaches Sonny. And Cyrus basically made another threat and told him, okay, that may be true, but you still got loved ones here that can be touched. And Cyrus basically threatened him subliminally and told him, I can kill all your loved ones if you even think about running. Julian is dumb. Just dumb. I agree with Cyrus on this one. Julian continues to get himself in these badass situations because he continues to make deals with the devil. He's dealt with so many devils. He's worse off than he was in the beginning. Every time he gets blackmailed by one person, he is worse than he was. And every time he try to fix it, it just makes the problem that much bigger. It goes from this to this. All in a matter of moments with Julian. Because he just wants to be dumb. It's like, bruh, wake the hell up. Damn. But Cyrus has continued to keep up his end of the bargain with Julian in an effort to tie up all loose ends that can lead to the truth coming out about what Julian did. Not only did he have Ryan stabbed, but he had Brad attacked in his prison cell. Because Brad ended up being willed to the to GH and stuff, and Britt was surprised when she saw Brad. He was attacked in his cell. So Cyrus is holding up his end of the bargain, but Julian, you better do something. You better damn well hold up your end at this point, because you're out of options. You're out of options. You tried to play the only card you thought you had, and you overplayed that hand. You can't ask Ava for any more help because there's nothing more Ava can do for you. You are just assed out at this point. You are fresh out of luck and fresh out of favors, bro. And you're almost out of the most precious thing that we have, the most precious commodity that we have. You're almost out of it. And that thing is called time. You are almost out of time, bro. You have played all the hands you can possibly play right about now. You have nowhere else to go. Nowhere else to go. You don't have anybody you can call. You know how you remember that show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Remember you could phone a friend and all that mess? You ain't even got a friend to phone, bro. You ain't got nobody to call. You a rap. You're a rap. You are done. You might as well pack it up. My thing is with Julian at this point, you might as well, here's what you do, Julian. You say your goodbyes to Leo, kiss him on the forehead, tell him you love him. As much as Sam and Lucas hate you, tell them goodbye. At least, I hope you say goodbye to old Lucas, not the new Lucas. But say goodbye to the old one. And, make amends. Tell Alexis goodbye. Go get you a gun. Go yourself right on over to Sonny house and hand that gun over to Sonny and tell him everything you did. That's what you might as well do at this point. Because you have nothing else. You don't. You're done. You have nowhere else to go. What more can you do? I just want to know. What more? You have nothing left. Be done. That's it. What can you do? I mean, what the hell else can you do? I mean, you done got yourself in all these situations. You backed yourself into one hell of a corner, and it's a tight corner right about now. No wiggle room. Not an inch. So anyway, moving on from that. I continue to love Jason and Britt together. I continue to adore their scenes. The whole time Jason was talking to Britt, he got a text from Sam asking where he at. And you want to know what I find very interesting about that scene? When he got that text from Sam, he completely ignored it. Now, you know damn well if that was a text or a phone call from Sonny or Carly, you know he would have took that. And when Sam texts him, he ignore. That tells you all you need to know about that couple. I'm just saying. But what I said yesterday was pretty much came true today. Jason needs someone on the inside at the hospital because he needs Britt to keep her eyes open when it comes to Cyrus. Like, you know, if you see anything, hear anything, let him know. Because they need to shut this drug overdose shit down. They need to shut that down. It's too many people ODing. This is something that him and Sonny have been trying to combat for years. And they need somebody on the inside at the hospital to keep tabs, you know. And like I said yesterday, Britt is in the best position to do that. So of course, after Jason leaves, Britt orders for her for inventory of the pharmacy because of course she wants to do her due diligence and check up on what Jason was telling her and see if there's anything unusual happening in the pharmacy department of the hospital. Because you know what they say, when you go searching for something, eventually you will find it. So I believe she's gonna find what she's looking for. That's just a given. She's definitely gonna find what she's looking for. No doubt about it. I mean, Sasha and Chase at this point, they have put Michael and Willow in a hell of a predicament because now the truth is finally out. And Michael, of course, was upset with Carly at first because she knew this information and didn't tell him. But I can understand why Carly kind of kept quiet at the time because, you know, she felt like it wasn't really her secret to tell and she wanted Michael to win custody. So at that point, it wouldn't have been a good time to tell him. But I think after that, she should have said something. But again, she maybe felt like, you know, it wasn't my place. Let's sleeping dogs lie. But now that they're in a situation with Sasha, she feels like it's her duty now to kind of tell Michael the real. And I agree with Michael. I feel like now that the truth is out, it does complicate shit. Had this would have came out before, it would have been a little bit less complicated than it is now because now him and Willow have fallen for each other. But you could tell Michael still has some feelings for Sasha and Willow still has some feelings for Chase. So now that they know this little nugget, it puts them in a hell of a predicament now of what do we do now? Because everything is complicated. And Michael feels like, you know, Sasha made the ultimate sacrifice for him and he doesn't know how to repay that debt. And Willow is just crying her eyes out right now because she's conflicted. Because on the one hand, she's falling for Michael. She has feelings for him. On the other hand, she still has feelings for Chase, but she just feels like her life was played with. You know, like they just played God with her life. And she was pissed at Chase because he made a major life decision without telling her about her own life. Like you made a big decision about her life without involving her. So I can understand her frustration, her anger, you know, her emotions, I'm sure, are just all over the damn place right about now because she don't know what to do. She's like, what the hell do we do? You know, she don't know what to do. Michael don't know what to do. Everything's complicated. Everything is just all the way complicated right now. So they all just gonna have to figure it out and sit down and figure out whose feelings are stronger. You know, it's gonna be rough. It is, but they're gonna have to navigate those waters, and it's gonna take more than a few days, a few weeks to figure this one out. Maybe, hopefully, they can wrap it up quickly. But this is what happened when you get storylines like this and people play God with your damn life. Like it just messes up the whole feng shui of things. You know what I mean? Like it just complicates the hell out of your life. It's like, I don't know how they're going to get out this mess. Hopefully they figure it out. Godspeed, you know. Honestly, like I said, if Willow and Chase get back together, I'm not mad. If she chooses to stay with Michael, I'm not mad. I'm not. As for Sasha, I just don't feel like Sasha's ready for that family. Like she's not ready for that insta family, and she made that clear before. Like she wasn't ready to be somebody's mother right now. She wasn't ready for that insta family shit. She wasn't. Maybe she would be now. People feelings change. Maybe, but before she just wasn't all the way here for that. She's young. She was ready to live her life. But after she wakes up, who knows what her opinion in all of this is going to be. Who knows. But I think she, in her recovery phase, I don't think she should be worried about all this drama. I think she should be worried about recovering, getting herself better, being a better person. She's already a good person that just fell into a bad situation. But I think instead of worrying about this, Michael, Willow, Chase situation, I think she just needs to focus on her recovery and, getting better for herself. I think that's what her next move should be, to be honest. So anyway, moving on from that. So basically Sonny kind of chewed Nicholas' ass out after he claimed that he ordered the hit on Ryan. And Sonny was pissed. He was like, well, shit, if you're going to order a hit, do it right. You know what I mean? Because you missed the target. Like, yeah, your alleged people got Ryan, but they didn't finish the job. Ryan's still alive. And he basically called Nicholas a damn amateur. But I do like the fact that, Nicholas stood up for his wife and trying to protect her and Julian and stuff. But he made it very clear to Ava. Get Julian the hell out of town, please. Like, get him out. Like, tell him to leave. Because everything is just boiling at this point. Like, there's just a lot of drama. Sonny is basically running around trying to put a lot of fires out right now. And it's just boiling. The pot is just boiling. The water is about to boil over that pot. But you could tell Nicholas is really into Ava for him to stick his neck out like that and lie to Sonny about him ordering a hit and stuff. Like, you could tell he's definitely fallen or has fallen for Ava. And I could see that Ava was impressed by that and she feeling Nicholas, because I think that tells her that Nicholas is seriously, into her. For him to go to these extremes just to protect her brother and to protect her. But we all know him trying to help Julian is really for Ava's benefit. He's doing it for Ava. Obviously, he ain't doing it for Julian, little bum ass. But Nicholas is not stupid. He knows that they're into some mess, and her and Julian need to hurry up and clean this mess up. Taggart, stupid behind, came over to Sonny's and basically told him how Epiphany knows that he's alive and stuff. But Sonny's not worried about Epiphany knowing, because he was like, Epiphany's loyal. She's good people. She's not going to say nothing. So he ain't worried about it. But Sonny basically told him, like, they need Epiphany on their side. Because he knows that this war with Cyrus is not going to remain silent for too much longer. Like, this war, he knows, is going to escalate. He knows that this war is just going to get worse at this point. And back to Julian real quick with his dumb ass. I don't know if Julian going to go through with trying to kill Jason, but I know Cyrus's people showed up at the door with his instructions and stuff on what to do with that box and all that for Jason. So who knows what he about to do. Julian just continues to get himself in more mess. Every time you turn around, he just gets into more and more drama. And Julian needs to fix it and fix it quickly. But overall, I enjoyed this episode. This was a pretty decent episode today. It was a good episode for me, because it's just a lot of mess. Just everywhere you turn, there's mess. You know what I mean? And it's like Sonny and Jason are in the thick of it. They're trying to figure it out, trying to fix it. It's just too much. I wonder if what Lucas is going to do when he find out Brad was attacked in his cell. What is Britt going to, discover? Like, is she going to discover that Jason is telling the truth and that there's proof that Cyrus is up to no good with the hospital? It's just a lot going on, and I'm here for it. I think the writers are doing a pretty, good job with this. I'm not gonna do like some people do, which is dump on the writers for every little thing they do, because I mean they're not doing things perfectly, but who am I, to critique them like that? You know what I mean? Because when you're writing a show for 5 days out the week and you're writing for a lot of characters, it's not easy. It's not. It's a tall order. It really is. So I salute them. Because right now they are definitely keeping me entertained. Because it's just a lot of drama and a lot of mess to go around. And I'm here for it. I believe that's everything in this episode. So hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I will see y'all all later. Hope you have a good night. Peace.